Hi, babes. I'm feeling very called and excited to talk to y'all about feeding your intuition today. I'm sort of thinking of it like because intuition and logic play such different roles, I'm kind of seeing it like the love wolf and the fear wolf, if you've ever heard of the Native American saying that's basically like there are two wolves, and whichever one thrives is the one that you feed. And it's the same with anything. I mean, if you want to learn a new language, you have to feed it. You have to feed that language. You have to feed that part of yourself and keep practicing it and ritualizing it and devoting yourself to it when it feels good for you, when you're like, yes, I'm feeling really called and enthusiastic and excited about this. One thing that I know highly sensitive people and empaths are really excited to learn to use more of, as well as excited to release and let go of, surrender. Although maybe excited isn't the right word always, is both intuition and logic. We want to release some of our logical perfectionists, like using your brain all the time, feeling like your brain and your mind have the most clear or perfectly calculated answers and solutions to everything. But in reality, we know that there's so much frustration and anxiety and self-hate, self-anger that arises when all of our plans go to waste and we wonder why we were planning and worrying and putting all of our mental energy into something that the universe threw in some chaos, stirred in a little whirlpool of just disaster and also harmony. What really helps us to feel like we're not overindulging on logic. What helps us to feel like we're getting just the right amount of logic, and we're also getting that herbal tonic, which intuition can sometimes be, when intuition tells us not to do something that we want to do, when intuition tells us we need to let go when all we want to do is cling on. Intuition makes us uncomfortable in the best possible ways because we're just not used to feeding it yet. We're not used to taking into our bodies the healing, the complex kind of healing that happens when we mix all of these alchemical processes that help us to hone our intuition and feed our intuition. So, if you are still with me and you are ready to feed your intuition, I highly recommend you watch the next video so that we can really dig deep into what it means to not necessarily starve logic, but start to have discipline there, start to really set beautiful, harmonious boundaries, and to create a rhythmic balance between logic and intuition where the dance moves are a little bit more fluid and a little bit more flowy, and you learn to stretch and breathe and really flow into things, into life. I can't wait to get on to the next and give y'all more of this beautiful feeling that I'm connecting to as I feel deeper into feeding your intuition.